I have a holiday gift idea for that someone in your life. Dad maybe, or husband, maybe your wife's car. It's not expensive, but yet it's not cheap because it takes a little bit of effort to put it in. Let's see, leather steering wheel cover stitched in, and it's not difficult. I'm not much of an artist when it comes to sewing, and I managed this one. It looks pretty decent. Maybe not perfect. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Going to try something a little different today. My old steering wheel cover here was picked up at a dealership at a discount. I don't know, I think I gave $12 for it, and it's treated me quite well over the years, but it's not great. So, time to go out with the old and in with the new. Going to go with something that matches my interior decor a little bit this time around. Not just basic gray. We'll see how that goes. If I can get the old one off. Yeah, I think it was easier to put on than it was to take off. It's kind of a mess under here. I've done several things over the years. Got some Velcro stuck on here from when I had a keyboard sitting on the dashboard on the steering wheel. Thankfully that airbag never fired. All right, I could tell you what QWERTY tastes like. Hopefully a little isopropyl alcohol will clean things up a lot. Not just a little bit, but a lot. This is a mess. I'm gonna cover it all up anyhow. Boy, I don't know. This looks pretty small. Yeah, that's not going to stretch on there. Come on. You're going to rip it trying, maybe. Ah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the right size for my steering wheel. Well, so the consensus seems to be the tighter this is, the better the fit. So I probably ordered it a little bit smaller than I should have. That's how I roll. Okay, one key was definitely leaving it stretched a little bit and going away. Coming back and trying again. The steering wheel cover kit comes with a needle and thread, so I've gone ahead and threaded the needle and put a big knot in one end of the thread. Put the needle about halfway through it, but a little bit less because I'm only going to be stitching with one thread here, pulling the second end all the way through the hole every time. And only my first poke is going to actually go through the leather here. That way my knot ends up inside the steering wheel cover. After that, all of my pokes aren't going to go through the leather at all. They're only going to go through the string, the stitching around the edge of the leather. So there's a stitching on both sides, and we're just going to pull that stitching together with a third thread. This gives the illusion of perfectly spaced stitching, which we don't have to do the perfectly spacing. That's already done for us. We just got to pull the stitches together.
I've got these little hook and pull tools. So I'm gonna manipulate this leather underneath this leather so that I don't see the edge of any of them. And then pull each one a little bit tighter. And now I'm to the point where I kind of have to go around. I'm not sure I like that.
I didn't like it, so I backed up those, I don't know, 10 or 12 steps, there, stitches across the front, and did that same kind of stitching across the back to meet the other side of the steering wheel. I wish I'd left it alone. It was better the first way with the stitching across the top.
Now I've come all the way back around to where I started, right here. So I've tied the string in a knot, then pushed the needle in until it poked out the back side of the leather over here. Now I'm just going to pull that tight and cut it off.